Have you ever wondered if there's a way to clean your body at a cellular level and melt stubborn fat faster than fasting for 3 days straight? Most people think that going without food for days is the only way to trigger autophagy, the body's natural process of cleaning out damaged cells. But what if I told you there's a method that can do it even more effectively without the exhaustion, dizziness, or risk that comes with extended fasting? Imagine waking up with more energy, seeing your body transform, and knowing that every cell in your body is being refreshed and renewed, all without starving yourself for days. That's not a fantasy. Science has uncovered strategies that safely and powerfully activate autophagy while simultaneously boosting fat loss. And in this video, you'll learn exactly how to harness them. If you watch till the end, I'll share a simple combination that research shows can trigger more cellular cleaning and fat shrinkage than 3 full days of fasting, and you can start using it immediately. Autophagy is one of the most important processes for health and longevity, yet most people have never even heard of it. At its core, autophagy is your body's natural recycling system. It identifies damaged cells, proteins, and waste, then breaks them down and reuses the components to build new, healthy cells. This process doesn't just protect your body from disease, it also plays a crucial role in burning fat. Studies have shown that when autophagy is activated, your body becomes far more efficient at using stored fat for energy, particularly the stubborn fat that sits around your belly and organs. It's like turning your body into a cleaning and fat-burning machine at the same time. But here's the catch. Most people believe the only way to get this benefit is through extreme fasting, which is not only difficult, but can be dangerous if done improperly. 3-day fasts are intense. Going without food for 72 hours puts stress on your body and often leads to muscle loss, fatigue, and a significant drop in energy. Your hormones can get out of balance, your metabolism can slow, and for many people, it's simply unsustainable. That's why it's so exciting to know that research has identified methods that can trigger even more autophagy in a shorter, safer way. This isn't a gimmick or a trend, it's backed by studies on time-restricted feeding, fasted exercise, specific nutritional compounds, and even controlled cold exposure. These approaches activate the same cellular pathways that a multi-day fast would, often with stronger results and far fewer risks. By combining these science-backed strategies, you can experience the benefits of intense fasting without ever going hungry for days. Your cells get cleaned out, your metabolism ramps up, and your fat begins to shrink. And the best part is that these techniques are completely natural, safe, and accessible to anyone willing to follow them consistently. Stick with me through this video, and you'll discover the exact steps that can make your body more efficient at burning fat while repairing itself at the cellular level. By the end, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to supercharge autophagy and fat loss in a way that's completely sustainable and backed by solid science. So if you're ready to finally unlock your body's hidden potential, stay with me. The method I'm about to reveal is not only more effective than a 3-day fast, but it's also easier, safer, and more energizing. And trust me, by the time you finish this video, you'll understand exactly why this approach is considered one of the most powerful ways to improve health, burn fat, and rejuvenate your body from the inside out. Keep watching, because the payoff for your health is waiting, and it's closer than you think. Autophagy might sound like a complex medical term, but it's actually one of the most natural and powerful processes your body has for maintaining health and burning fat. Think of it as your body's own recycling system. Every cell in your body produces waste and damaged components over time. Left unchecked, these damaged cells can lead to inflammation, fatigue, slower metabolism, and stubborn fat accumulation. Autophagy steps in to remove these damaged cells, breaking them down and repurposing the building blocks to create fresh, healthy cells. This process doesn't just help prevent disease, it also plays a critical role in controlling body fat. When autophagy is active, your body becomes more efficient at using stored fat for energy, especially the stubborn fat that diets and exercise alone often fail to touch. Research consistently shows that activating autophagy can support longevity, improve metabolic health, and optimize body composition in ways that most people don't realize. Most people assume that the only way to trigger autophagy is through prolonged fasting, and while fasting is certainly effective, it's not the only route. Going without food for 72 hours is intense, and it often comes with negative side effects like muscle loss, dizziness, and a sharp drop in energy. Hormones can become unbalanced, your metabolism may slow, and the physical and mental strain can make it difficult to sustain. That's why scientists have explored alternative strategies that can activate autophagy more efficiently and safely. It turns out that autophagy can be influenced by a combination of lifestyle factors, including strategic fasting, exercise, temperature stress, and even certain nutrients. When these factors are combined correctly, they trigger cellular cleaning pathways that can exceed the benefits of an extended fast, all without the extreme strain. Exercise is one of the most powerful ways to stimulate autophagy naturally. Fasted exercise, particularly strength training or high-intensity interval training, signals your body to begin cleaning out damaged proteins and cellular waste in muscles and other tissues. This isn't just theory. Studies in human and animal models show that exercising in a fasted state amplifies autophagy in skeletal muscles, helping maintain lean muscle mass while promoting fat breakdown. The key is intensity and timing. Exercising before your first meal of the day or after a controlled period of fasting primes your body for optimal cellular repair and fat burning. Controlled fasting, even shorter periods like 16 to 24 hours, is another potent trigger. Unlike multi-day fasts, these shorter fasts are sustainable and have been shown in research to activate autophagy effectively while improving metabolic markers like insulin sensitivity. Your body senses the absence of food as a stress signal and shifts from using glucose to stored fat for energy. This metabolic switch not only burns fat, but also prompts your cells to enter autophagy, cleaning out damaged components and renewing themselves. Combining this with fasted exercise compounds the effect, allowing you to burn fat while your cells simultaneously rejuvenate. Cold exposure is another scientifically validated method that enhances both fat loss and autophagy. Immersing yourself in cold water or using cold showers stimulates brown fat activity, which is a type of fat that burns calories to generate heat. Cold exposure also activates cellular stress responses that enhance autophagy, helping your body clean out damaged cells while boosting overall metabolic efficiency. Research shows that these temperature stress techniques trigger molecular pathways similar to those activated during fasting, but in a safer and more controlled way. Certain nutrients can also play a significant role. Compounds like polyphenols found in green tea, coffee, and foods like berries or grapes can enhance autophagy. Resveratrol, a natural plant compound, has been shown in studies to activate autophagy pathways and promote fat metabolism. These compounds don't replace fasting or exercise, but can enhance the overall effect when integrated into a healthy routine. They work as catalysts, helping your body maintain cellular cleaning while supporting fat breakdown. When you combine fasted exercise, controlled fasting, cold exposure, and autophagy-enhancing nutrients, you create a synergistic effect. Your body enters a heightened state of cellular cleaning, repairing damaged tissues, and burning fat more efficiently than it would from a multi-day fast alone. This approach is not only safer, but also far more practical for anyone looking to improve health, longevity, and body composition without extreme measures. Your cells are cleaned, your energy levels remain stable, and your body's fat-burning machinery is supercharged. This understanding of autophagy and its triggers lays the foundation for a method that is both science-backed and sustainable. By adopting these strategies, you are not just burning fat, you are actively rejuvenating your body from the inside out. Every session of fasted exercise, Every period of controlled fasting and every cold exposure session contributes to cellular renewal and fat reduction in a way that is measurable and verifiable. You are literally teaching your body to optimize itself, to burn fat, and to maintain health at a level most people never experience. The next section will reveal the exact method that combines these elements to trigger more autophagy and fat loss than 3 days of fasting. Now that you understand how autophagy works and the ways it can be safely triggered, it's time to explore the method that combines all these elements to maximize fat loss and cellular cleaning more effectively than a 3 day fast. The approach begins with timing and intensity, focusing on when and how to challenge your body without pushing it into extreme stress. Fasted exercise is the cornerstone of this method. By exercising after a period of fasting, even just overnight, your body switches to fat as its primary fuel source. Research shows that fasted training stimulates autophagy in muscles, liver, and other tissues, which means you are simultaneously burning fat and initiating a deep cellular cleaning process. The intensity does not need to be extreme, but it should be challenging enough to activate stress responses in the body. High-intensity interval training or strength training sessions for 20 to 40 minutes are ideal, creating the perfect signal for both fat mobilization and autophagy activation. Following fasted exercise, controlled fasting periods of 16 to 24 hours further amplify these effects. Unlike prolonged multi-day fasts, this shorter fasting window is sustainable, safe, and easier to integrate into daily life. During this time, your body continues to burn stored fat and signals your cells to enter autophagy. Studies confirm that intermittent fasting in this range improves insulin sensitivity, stabilizes blood sugar, and triggers cellular repair pathways. The combination of exercise and fasting creates a powerful synergy. Exercise primes the cells, and fasting gives them the fuel shortage signal that activates deeper autophagy. This means more damaged cells are cleared, more fat is burned, and your metabolism remains strong without the risks of extreme fasting. Cold exposure is another essential component of this method. Immersing yourself in cold water or taking cold showers triggers brown fat activation, which directly burns calories to maintain body temperature. More importantly, cold exposure initiates stress response pathways that further enhance autophagy. Research shows that the stress of cold temperatures is interpreted by your cells as a mild beneficial challenge, similar to fasting or exercise. This response signals the body to clean up damaged cells and optimize energy use. Even brief sessions of cold exposure, when done consistently, can add up to significant improvements in fat metabolism and cellular health. The combination of fasted exercise, controlled fasting, and cold exposure creates a powerful, multi-layered approach that activates the body's natural fat-burning and cleaning mechanisms at their highest potential. In addition to physical triggers, certain natural compounds can accelerate these effects. Polyphenols found in green tea, coffee, dark chocolate, and berries are proven to stimulate autophagy pathways and promote fat metabolism. Resveratrol, commonly found in grapes and red wine, activates the same cellular cleaning processes as fasting and exercise. These compounds are not just antioxidants, they act as signals to your cells, telling them to increase repair and fat-burning activities. When paired with the exercise, fasting, and cold exposure routine, these nutrients enhance the overall effect, creating a cellular environment that is primed for both fat loss and regeneration. Consistency is key to this approach. Performing these strategies sporadically won't achieve the same results as a dedicated routine. By integrating fasted exercise several times a week, following controlled fasting windows, exposing the body to cold temperatures, and including autophagy-enhancing nutrients in your diet, your body enters a continuous state of cellular repair and fat mobilization. Over time, this routine creates lasting changes in metabolism, body composition, and overall health. It's a sustainable way to achieve the benefits of extreme fasting without the physical and mental strain. Your energy levels remain high, your muscles are preserved, and your body gradually becomes more efficient at burning fat and cleaning out damaged cells. Another critical aspect is timing the nutrition that follows these fasting and exercise periods. Consuming high quality protein and nutrient dense foods after fasted exercise helps rebuild muscle and supports ongoing autophagy without halting the process completely. This ensures that the body repairs tissues efficiently while continuing to optimize fat loss. Scientific studies consistently show that combining strategic fasting, exercise, and targeted nutrition leads to superior results compared to any single method alone. It's the combination, executed in the right sequence, that allows your body to perform at its highest level of cellular repair and fat burning. By following this method, you are not just burning fat or losing weight. You are actively teaching your body to maintain itself at an optimal level. Autophagy becomes a natural, ongoing process, and fat loss happens more efficiently and sustainably than any extreme fasting regimen. The beauty of this approach is that it is entirely science-backed, safe, and applicable to everyday life. With regular practice, your energy improves, your body composition changes, and your cellular health reaches levels that most people only achieve after extreme measures. This method maximizes the body's natural potential, creating a state where fat shrinks, cells are renewed, and overall health is elevated. Heading into the final section, you will learn how to combine all these elements into a simple, step-by-step routine that ensures maximum autophagy and fat loss without ever needing to endure the strain of a 3-day fast. This method works best when all the elements, fasted exercise, controlled fasting, cold exposure, and autophagy-enhancing nutrients, are combined into a simple, repeatable routine that fits into daily life. It begins with preparation. Start by identifying a fasting window that is realistic for your schedule, typically ranging from 16 to 24 hours. During this window, avoid calories but stay hydrated with water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. The key is consistency. The body responds to regular fasting periods by gradually increasing fat-burning efficiency and amplifying autophagy pathways. Unlike prolonged multi-day fasts, this approach does not shock the system but rather gently trains it, allowing for sustainable fat loss and cellular repair without the fatigue or muscle loss associated with extreme fasting. The next step is movement. Exercising during the fasting window, ideally before your first meal, enhances autophagy in multiple tissues. Moderate to high-intensity workouts, whether resistance training or interval cardio, signal your cells to activate their repair mechanisms while your body taps into stored fat for energy. This dual effect ensures that fat is burned efficiently while damaged cellular components are cleared. The duration does not need to be excessively long. Even 20 to 40 minutes of focused, intense activity is sufficient to create a meaningful metabolic and autophagic response. Consistency is more important than duration. Regular sessions establish a rhythm in which your body adapts, becoming more efficient at both burning fat and recycling cellular material over time. Cold exposure adds another powerful layer to this routine. The stress of cold, whether through a brief immersion in cold water or a cold shower, triggers brown fat activation and further stimulates autophagy pathways. Research shows that mild cold stress forces the body to mobilize energy, burn fat, and engage in cellular repair simultaneously. Over time, this controlled stress helps maintain metabolic efficiency, improves circulation, and enhances the overall effectiveness of your fat loss and cellular cleaning routine. It is not extreme or uncomfortable when done in short, manageable sessions, yet its impact on cellular health and fat metabolism is significant. Nutrition plays a crucial role in reinforcing the benefits of this routine. Consuming high-quality protein after fasted exercise supports muscle repair and growth without interfering with autophagy. Incorporating foods rich in polyphenols, like green tea, coffee, Dark berries and grapes further stimulates autophagy and fat metabolism. Compounds such as resveratrol act as natural signals for the body, promoting cellular renewal and improving metabolic flexibility. The combination of proper post-workout nutrition and these nutrient-dense foods ensures that your body receives what it needs to rebuild efficiently while maintaining the fat-burning and cellular cleaning benefits triggered during the fasting and exercise periods. Consistency and timing are the backbone of this method. Regular fasted workouts, repeated fasting windows, strategic cold exposure, and nutrient support work together synergistically. When each element is applied in a deliberate sequence, the effects multiply. Your cells become more adept at recycling damaged components, your metabolism increases, and fat stores diminish more efficiently than through fasting alone. Unlike extreme fasting, which can lead to burnout or loss of lean mass, this integrated routine trains the body to perform optimally while protecting muscle, maintaining energy, and supporting overall health. An additional benefit of this approach is that it gradually rewires your metabolism. By consistently signaling your body to enter fat-burning and cellular repair modes, you train it to respond to stress in a healthy, adaptive way. Your insulin sensitivity improves, inflammation decreases, and the body becomes more resilient against age-related decline. These improvements are not temporary. They accumulate over time as your routine strengthens the natural processes that support longevity, vitality, and metabolic efficiency. This makes fat loss more sustainable, energy levels more stable, and overall health significantly enhanced compared to sporadic extreme fasting attempts. The beauty of this method is its practicality. It does not require starvation, expensive supplements, or extreme lifestyle changes. The focus is on timing, intensity, and strategic support. By sticking to this routine, your body is continuously encouraged to clean, repair, and optimize itself. Each element, exercise, fasting, cold exposure, and nutrient support, feeds into the other, creating a reinforcing cycle of fat loss and cellular renewal. Over weeks and months, the results compound, leading to a leaner, healthier, and more resilient body. Heading into the final section, you will learn how to structure this routine step by step to maximize autophagy and fat loss, ensuring that every day works toward your healthiest and leanest self. Final section: how to combine everything for maximum autophagy and fat loss. Now that you understand the science and the components that trigger autophagy and fat loss, it's time to put them together into a step-by-step routine that is simple, sustainable, and incredibly effective. The foundation begins with structuring your fasting window. A fast of 16 to 24 hours is optimal for most people, as it allows your body to shift from glucose to stored fat for energy while activating autophagy. During this period, focus on hydration: water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. The consistency of these fasting windows is what trains your body to become efficient at fat burning and cellular repair. Unlike long, multi-day fasts, this approach is manageable, safe, and does not deplete energy or break down muscle. The key is regularity and adherence, which gradually teaches your body to rely on fat as fuel and to continuously clean damaged cells. Fasted exercise is the next critical piece. Perform moderate to high-intensity workouts during your fasting window, ideally before your first meal. This could be resistance training, high-intensity interval training, or even brisk cardio. The purpose is to signal your body that it needs to activate both fat-burning and autophagy pathways. Research shows that exercise in a fasted state amplifies autophagy in muscle tissues and accelerates the breakdown of stored fat. Short sessions of 20 to 40 minutes are sufficient when done consistently, making this method practical for everyday life. Regular fasted workouts establish a rhythm where your body becomes increasingly efficient at using stored fat while simultaneously cleaning and repairing cells. Cold exposure is layered on top of fasting and exercise to further enhance results. Brief cold showers or immersions in cold water trigger brown fat activation and stimulate cellular stress responses, which are proven to amplify autophagy. This is not about extreme discomfort, but about applying a controlled stress that signals your body to mobilize energy and repair damaged cells. Even short, repeated sessions produce measurable benefits, enhancing both fat burning and cellular cleaning. The combination of fasting, exercise, and cold exposure creates a triple effect that is more powerful than any single method on its own. Nutrition supports and reinforces these practices. After fasted exercise, consuming high quality protein helps rebuild muscles without interfering with autophagy. Including polyphenol rich foods such as green tea, coffee, dark berries, and grapes enhances the autophagy effect. Compounds like resveratrol act as natural activators of cellular repair pathways, amplifying the benefits of fasting and exercise. Eating nutrient-dense foods at the right times ensures your body recovers efficiently, sustains energy, and maintains muscle while continuing to burn fat. Strategic nutrition turns the results of fasting, exercise, and cold exposure into lasting changes in body composition and health. Consistency and sequencing are essential. Each element supports the others. Fasting primes your metabolism, fasted exercise signals cellular cleaning, cold exposure enhances autophagy and fat burning, and proper nutrition helps rebuild tissues without halting the process. By following this routine multiple times per week, your body enters a continuous state of repair and optimization. Fat begins to shrink, energy levels stabilize, and cellular health improves. Over time, the cumulative effect of these practices exceeds the benefits of a 3-day fast without the extreme strain or risks associated with prolonged starvation.